Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. I'm back. Hello, I've missed you all. So welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and we are going to continue our playthrough of Earthborne Rangers. This is going to be fun. We're going into days 12 and 13 today. And I've been super excited, missing you all, missing playing this game, so I'm happy to be back. I got a very large Kickstarter delivery, which is Marvel Zombies that arrived, as well as Sleeping Gods Distant Skies that's coming. So but we are committed. I want to get through this to know the story, to get through the 30 days and try it out. So that's what we're going to do. and then we will see about getting those featured on the channel at some point. I know I have some vacation time coming up from work, so that means that we're gonna get through and play that as well. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my Patreons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither and you're just coming in here to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. All right, so my goodness, without further ado, let's just get down to the table. Let's hop into this fun. It's gonna be good. Danny, yay for PTO. How's it going, Danny? hello. So let's get down to the table. Let's check this game out. Let's see what we think and see if it's something that we like still, which I do. All right, so we're down to the table, and it's gonna be a good time as we get ourselves set up. So let's talk a little bit about where we left off, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Le browser to talk about where we left off. So we're on day 12. The downpour of terror and horribleness is still happening, and we're one day away from an event that's happening. Hey Matt, what's going on? So our location where we ended up off on is Rings of the Moon, with our path terrain being ravine based on story event that started that where we ended it off. We got the invasion stage 1 happening. We thought we could have cleared lure old clicker, but we have to beat it in the same day that we lure him out, or else we can't. This could be a potential new pet. I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the rewards. I don't know what the rewards hold. I'm just super pumped to see if I get to build my pet deck even further, right? So and then we have Into the Nest, which is where this story led us into, but we've completed a lot of other stories there as well. We do have one malady because we did get hurt by the boulders in the ravine that they need to fix. So, but other than that, we're starting off on day 12 is where this sets. Our rewards are as stated here for our great terms that we did. Of course, Artel's vaulting rod is in the deck, and so is my next pet pal, Quiet. We've got some notable events that have come through. There was some flooding, but we fixed that problem, and we've removed Quiet from the valley because Quiet's now our buddy. Okay. So we are going into the Rings of the Moon, I believe, and let's talk about that. We go over here. Rings of the Moon is story 35. So we have to dive into this cave. We from the mission that ended up this one, but let's go ahead and go to 35. Rings of the Moon. And while I regale you with that, let's look at where we are. And why that is not in focus, because my camera hates my face. That's why. It hates my face. I'll fix it. 1 second. I have to fix it. I fixed it, but I have to fix it again. All right, it should be fixed now. Okay, so this is Rings of the Moon that is on here that we're seeing. And this is the story segment that it's having us read. So let's just kind of read together here. Rising up from a series of small hillocks along the edges of Meadow's vast prairie, the large towers each support a massive loop of dull gray metal and ceramics. Some have broken into half or quarter circles, but a few are still intact. The locals in Meadow say that if you go to the edges of the valley with a scope and look back through all the loops at once, you'll see another world and a reality just sideways from your own. Almost every artificer who's inspected the rings, however, believes they are part of a vast and unfunctional sensor network. Okay, cool. So, come on, go away. Oh, I thought it did. There we go. All right, so that is that. We're going to be drawing. Lead Ranger's going to draw a path card, and that's where it's located. And And this is its lovely art. So it has 1 presence. And it has a lovely awareness ability that says awareness peer for 3. With navigation, with the compass is that. It says search the valley, set for a feature, and shuffle it into the path deck. So we can look in the valley, find a feature, and peer into it to find it, which will be great. But the big thing is if we want to leave here, it's going to cost us 4 traverse to get out. Man. I go away for a weekend when I come back. I don't remember a darn thing. All right, so we have our decks, which is the ravine deck where we left off, and then the valley deck where we're just going to shuffle up, pick 3 at random, 1, hope that one of them is not Kesey, but her mama instead. So those are our 3 from the valley deck. Then we grab the ravine deck and just split them on up. Give them a shuffle and build this out. Then we will draw what we have to do. Now we have our quests in here from before, which is Old Clicker. We have to lure Old Clicker out again, which means we need to leave a location with 5 prey on that card. And, we are, what is our location? Our location is a ruin. And we are on day 3, so we are getting 2 reclaimers. 3 reclaimers. 3 reclaimers. 1, 2. Based on the number of days, since you received this mission, check whether your destination has a trait that it matches. If it does, search for 3. Yep. 3 reclaimer seekers. Did I put... Is there one in the deck? There's probably one in the deck that I didn't pay attention to. Let's see. Is there a reclaimer seeker in here? Because I only have 2 and I should have 3 now. I wouldn't have gone that far. And I bet you they're probably... The 3rd one's around here somewhere. There it is. I knew it was around there somewhere. All right, so 3 reclaimer seekers that are there as well. And let's reshuffle these up. Got our reclaimer seekers in there, and I'll show you the Into the Nest quest one more time to let you know what we're doing. All right, so we'll shuffle these up. That is our path. Here's our Into the Nest. So it's a mission story. This is where we are right now and what we're working on. We need to get to the alluvial ruins, and we're going to use 1.16 instead of the normal entries for this location. When a reclaimer grub is cleared, place 1 progress on this mission. Have 3 progress on this mission and read 117. So if you want to know exactly where we are here at the Rings of the Moon. And we need to get here. Now, at first, of course, you'll say, oh, that's no problem. You can go right here. But I don't have a boat, so I can't go there. I actually have to go to the archaeological outpost and then to the ruins, which, you know, a lot of people are probably doing a lot better than I am at this game. Okay. So let's shuffle these up. This is our deck, and we're going to draw 6 cards and see what we're going to do. Our downpour is set to 4. Which we shared that before. It's a terrible card. That is awful, no good, very bad. All right, let's draw our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what we got. We got Oru, my buddy, Parathropsis Whistle, Pakoto, and then 3 cards I don't need. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and let's hope Quiet is in one of these. They're not, but Lingering Injury is. Yay! So lingering injuries are our maladies. So this is our malady. As soon as you draw this card, attach it to your roll. When it's time to rest, you fatigue 2 cards until you clear this card. And when you clear it, it goes away. So I need Quiet. I need Quiet. And then these get shuffled back in. But I did get Oru and Pakoto and a Parathropsis Whistle. So if I can get Quiet out, that Parathropsis Whistle is going to be amazing. And it's going to be great. Okay. So we should have 5, and then the lingering injury here. And we have to draw. What do we find? Nick the bats. They are prey, my good friend, and they are 2. There's 2 bats on here. X is equal to the number of bats on the swarm, so 2 to injure. If there's an active web wall, the bats become entangled in it, add 1 damage to the swarm. So we're getting swarmed by bats. So that is for the lead investigator drawing. They are actually within reach, and then I have to draw a proper card, which is my favorite card of all time. The one that, if you're playing solo, is very hard to do, is Loose Boulders. So if Loose Boulders takes any damage, I take 2 injuries. Yay! So I'll just put those over there, and we're ready to begin. Ugh, exactly, Matt. Ugh. So let's do... Let's see. All right, so we're going to try to clear that injury for sure. But before we do that, let's spend 2 spirit to put down Oru. And we'll put Pakoto down next. We're going to spend 1 focus to put down the Parathrapsis Whistle, which comes down with 3 on it. We are going to... So what we're going to do. We're going to try to get rid of you. So it's a test of 2. We're going to commit this intention translator to make it so it's a 3-4 on 2 test, because we're about to rest, and I don't feel like taking fatigue. So if I even draw the -2, I don't care. I don't care. All right. Our card is a 0. So we passed, which means we've healed ourselves. That is removed and returned to the collection. This is discarded. Then we drew Sunlight. When Sunlight goes, you take this bad boy down and you fatigue a card. That could be quiet. Anything else? No. Over here, if the weather is inclement, the rocks begin to shift. Add 1 damage to this feature. The weather isn't. It's a downpour. It's not inclement. Oh, yes, it is. The weather is inclement. So we would add 1 damage to this. Amazing. Downpours is inclement weather. Ah, freaking awesome. We're going to do that. Do that. Put 2 on you. And we're going to rest. Yay. So I've been playing that wrong. That should have been killing me left, right, and center. But game already annoys. So let's do this. Those parts of the game annoys me. Ancestral Teachings. Exhaust the being. Add progress to it equal to the number of exhausted beings within reach. And then we draw one of these. Hey, look. And this is a predator. So a lovely skittish opilion, a spider, a big A spider, which is what we got going here. That'll be good. That'll be right there. And then we're ready to continue. Cool. Cool. All right, well, I have to solve this problem because I'm going to die, and that means losing Pakoto if I need to, which scares the life out of me. Let's do a 2. That's going to put Pakoto down so I don't ever have that option. Then we are going to, because if I draw another sunshine, my day's pretty much done. But let's do this. We have to power up Pakoto. So we'll do that. Add 2 to Pakoto. Exhaust 2, not 3, 2. Exhaust Pakoto. Yeah. Take it down to 1. Add 1 to an aid supply, add 1 to a creature, put you at 3. Or 2 to a creature, sorry, put you at 4. And then this will be a 2-on-2 test. If that fails, that will be awful. I'm going to take 2 injury no matter what I do. What to do, what to do, what to do. Because if I give the puppy a scratch, I look to see what that card is. Hey, Jess, what's going on? If I give the puppy a scratch, I can soothe that fatigue, but I can also take 2 injury, which will fatigue me out for the entire day. I think it's too early to start getting overzealous with that. Let's stack this card. Let's stack this deck up just a little bit longer. I just need 1 more compass card. If I have 1 more compass card, I'd feel more confident and get rid of this. So let's try it out and see what happens. We're going to... I can exhaust him, but that's still risking it. We're just... we get rid of him next round. He's gone. And then if I could get quiet out, he's gone, which leaves this. So we're okay. I'm just going to chill for a second. Ready these up. Draw a card. Dadgummit. That's not the card I wanted. And we got a web wall. A wonderful other obstacle. So, obstacle, when your token is on this feature, your token cannot be moved and progress cannot be added to this feature. So we can pull ourselves free. And if we draw the crest, we're getting stuck to the wall. And this happens up here. Okay, so let's do this. Pull you down here. Take you to 3. Do this. Add another aid to this. Take this down to... Take this down to 2. Get rid of you. And then... I almost just want to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. I just want to say, you know what? I don't care. 2-on-2. It's gonna hurt me, and I don't have any of my heal cards out. This is so bad. I'm going to... Oh, bats are prey. Thank you. Bats are prey. Bats are prey. Thank you. Thank you. So I get that towards old clicker. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Yes, yes. Thank you. All right. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I... Here's my options. I can pet the puppy to try to grab whatever this card is. Maybe it might be quiet, which quiet will kill this thing. Or I can do a 2-on-2 test to see if I can clear this without taking injury. I think... I think this is too risky. But anything else I do, it's gonna suck. If I draw a crest or sunshine, I'm gonna take 2 injuries. Thematically, I like petting the dog. Strategically, no idea. um, I'm gonna go for it all. I'm going for 2-on-2. 2-on-2 test. Oh my god, what am I doing? 2-on-2 test on focus. 2-on-2 test on focus. +1. That's a 3. All right. So we gotta close this out the way it is. That means this gets cleared. This is sunshine, so this will go to 2, which this will fatigue me again. No sunshine. If there is no web wall in play, there is web wall. Exhaust this being. There is web wall, so we're fine. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. I hate that card so much. I really do. All right, let's then go for, we're going to pet the puppy. So we're petting the puppy for a 2. I'll go down to 1. A 2-on-1. Pet the pup, 2-on-1. That's a 0. You're up. Soothe the card. Trail markers. Crest. Move your token to this feature. Move this feature within reach. If you have 3 or more fatigue, exhaust is being and suffer an injury. I only have 1. And anything else happen here? If there are 2 active predators, there's only 1. Exhaust them, return 1 set aside prey to the collection. So, nope. So we're good. We are good. Then, my good friend, we are going to exhaust this to move you up to add 2 progress on you. And that'll do. Then we can that'd just be 2 more 6, 8. Then I could get rid of him next round. So I'm gonna play Ancestral Teaching that says exhaust a being. Tick tick tick. Add progress that being equal to the number of exhausted within reach, which will put you to 4. I'll put you down there. And then okay. It says while your token is on this feature, you cannot be moved and progress cannot be added to this feature. So we got to pull ourselves free to get rid of it. Cool. Weird. The video showed in my notification, but not in my subscription list. That's odd. Yeah, that's very odd. Hopefully, I'll have to look into that. That's weird. Okay. I was gonna pet the puppy one more time, which I think I will. Yep, I will. So a 1-on-1 straight test. 1-on-1. Pet the pup. That's 0. That's sunshine. Going to 1, which will fatigue another card. You're exhausted, so you aren't going to be affected. And that goes there. Cool. Amazing. Let's use the rest of our day to do stuff then. No other beings to exhaust, but we can connect. No, we can't. We're gonna. No, we're not. No, we're not. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Let's stop there. Ready this up. Ready up. Ready up. Gain 1, 3, 2. Draw a card. Healing touch. I need to hang on to this when the next boulder comes out. Draw a card. We got a Reclaimer, which is a being predator biomeld Reclaimer. So 2 presence, and it gains ambush, which means it fatigues me 2 cards. And it is hanging out with me. I need Quiet and Riri can take out this thing, take out all these problems, and I can't seem to draw them. So what are we going to do? We are going to do this. Move you here, make you 6. Do this, take this down to 1, take this up to 6, get rid of you. That is a predator, not a prey. Then we will... I'm gonna hang on to heal and touch. I'm not using that. Let's go ahead and do this fitness test to get out of here. So we're going to use all 3, so it's a 3 on 2. If I do a +1, I clear it completely. Fitness! That's a +1. That's 4. This says add damage to this feature for every 2 effort. So that's 4. This feature is removed. Give me my token back. Then we get this. Nothing happens there. Add 1 mucus token to the location. If there are 3 or more, discard them. Search for a reclaimer polyp. So 1 mucus token to the location has occurred. That was actually a really good play. Okay, so we can't give the puppy a scritch. But you are a being that we can try to exhaust. It'd be a 2 on 2 awareness test, or we could try to commune with you. Let's commune with you. Because right now I'm at a 2, 4. This would make it 6. It's still not enough. Let me exhaust you. I don't want your stuff happening. So it'll be a 2 on 2 to exhaust this 2 on 2 test of awareness. That's a 0. Get that. This says if there are 2 active predators, there are not. So, yay. Then, and only then, am I now going to, I could try to traverse to get the heck out of here is what I can do. I think that might be the play. But we're going through another ravine and then over a mountaintop. Can you clear the mucus with like a handkerchief or blowing? Turn your head and cough. We can't traverse to do the 4 now to get out of here because I've used all 3 to get rid of the web wall. We can work on this creature. We can't even do the peer check. Actually, I'm going to try to connect with Bakoto for 2. 2 on 1. 2 on 1 spirit. That's 3. That means you're going to 4. Crests don't mean a thing in my line of work. And then we're going to try to just remember our training for a 1-on-1 test. 1-on-1 focus. That's nothing but a fatigued card. That's what that is. And the end of a sad, sad day. So this says, discard 1 rain. Each rain suffers 1 fatigue. If there's no rain remaining, flip this card. So we've got Gathering Storm. And that is the end of a sad, sad round. I shuffled everything. Yeah, I didn't get anything else. Okay. So at the beginning of the round at refresh, I put 2 rain on there because that's just how that works. Ready everything up. Draw a card. Ha 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 ho 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 ho. I got quiet. I got quiet up in here. And then we got another web wall. Okay. So we're going to spend 2 to get Kitty down. Kitty is going to scratch. So turn this way to do 3 harm to you, and you would hit, but I'm going to exhaust this. Kitty take no damage. Then, I need you for traversing. We're going to do this to move you up here and put 2 on you. Then we're going to do this. Oh, sorry, this doesn't move. This would go back to 6. You'd have 2. Then we'll do this to move you up here. Put 2 more on you. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, so you're dead next round, and we're solid. We've got stuff we can still do. Okay. Do we want to do anything, though? Yeah, you'll kill this thing next round. That will leave me the ability to clear this wall. Sleeping Gods finally got delivered, so I'm going to hop off and figure out this game. Have a great night, everybody. I'll catch you later. All right, Jess, have fun. Enjoy the game. We can give the puppy a scritch. Let's do a one-on-one test. Oh, this was supposed to ready to go to 4. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Let's give the puppy a scratch for a one-on-one strength test. +1, that's 2. So this, then that, which triggers that, ticking this to 3 because I'm going to draw every sun card this game. Move the predator here. I'm going to draw every single sun card this game. If there is a sun card in this deck, I will draw it during downpour. When I need it to be sun, it's not going to come up. It's like rolling dice. It's like rolling dice. All right. Cool. All right, so then we'll do this to move you back up and put 6 on you. And then we can clear you next round. Okay, let's, I'm not interested in losing any more cards, so let's go back down to 3. I didn't do much else with that, but that's okay. We're looking for Riri now. So let's grab a card. Another quiet, which is fine. Gain one of these. Renkobo. Being coming in. All right, Ren, let's talk about what you want from... What do you want, Ren? What do you want? I think he's a traitor, and I don't... let's see. Let's find out where he is. He is 83. Enters play. So we just need to clear him. I'll leave that up there for you to pause later. He's a trader just traveling, and if we clear him, we could talk to him. Okay, but we're busy right now with quiet, exhausting to kill this thing. You're out. Then and exhausting this so quiet doesn't take any damage. Then we'll just do this for 2. This to take you down to 3. Take this up to 6. Clear you. All right, so what do you want? What do you want, Renkobo? Each ranger may return any gear from their hand, which it doesn't, but it says if you don't trade with him, which we won't, soothe 2 fatigue, which is what we want to do. So we'll clear him, soothe 2 fatigue, and we've got another Parathrepsis Whistle and Homeward Bound. Ooh. The Reclaimer we cleared was a Seeker, not a Grub. Yeah, Matt, I was looking for the grubs too, and it's not a prey and it's not a grub. If it was a grub, I could put one on here, but it wasn't. It was just a Seeker. Yeah, I was looking for it too. Trust me. Yeah, no, good call out. I was like, if it's a grub, I can put one on there. So, we're gonna spend 1 focus to put down the Parathrepsis. To put 3 on that. We're going to Even if I had Artel's fishing rod, I could move past this and get the heck out of here, which is what I want to do, but I can't. Like, when you can't find the stuff you're looking for. How many is in here? It's 3 in there, too. Well, let's see if we can knock that down to 2. If we could get Artel's rod, we could go past this and try to get out. So I'm just going to do... I'm going to do a 2-on-1 test for the puppy scritches. 2-on-1. -1, which is 1, which means we're successful. So we would get another perceptive. Ready you up. No mountain effects from anything. And we're good. Then... no animals are out, so let's just kind of move you up and give you 5. Up to 5. And I think I want to do... I want to do another test to scratch the puppy. I'm scared of drawing a crest. But I could traverse... No, I can't. There's no enemies. There's really nothing. Oh, wait. I don't have enough. If I had enough, I would connect with Quiet, give the kitty a scritch, and then do Homeward Bound to clear that. But... there's a lot more I could do. This is for traveling. I want to travel when I do this. So I'm saying all the traveling I need. I'm saving all my traveling for that. I can do a fitness test with Quiet. Oh no, that's to pull myself free. I mean, we could kind of set it up for next round. Progress cannot be added to this feature while I'm on there. So let's not play around with that. If another boulder comes out, I'm going to be pissed. Should we try to get out of here right now? I would fatigue 1 card because of this just to try to get out of there. I think it might be worth it. But it'd be a 4-on-1. If I get a -1, I'm stuck for 1 more round. I can put trail mark... I can't. Or I can add trail markers here, because that's a feature. And then next round, if I just get 1 progress, that'll be 2 progress, which will clear the web wall. Ooh, this is dangerous. I'd rather use its travel symbol to guarantee a pass. But I could do that anyway with these other 2. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to place this here to put trail markers on this guy. On that feature. So it says when 1 or more progress is placed, increase that number of progress by 1. So I just need 1 to clear that, and I'll be good. Then maybe we might get another bat. My luck, no. But let's find out. Let's ready up and find out. Huh. Really? You come out now? Whatever, game. This is interesting. I've never seen this one. Fraying rope bridge. While your token is on this feature, it cannot fatigue you. Spirit Brave. Move your token to this feature. Clear with damage. Discard all progress from this location. Each ranger with their target on this suffers 1 injury. While your token is on this feature, it cannot fatigue you. Interesting. Okay. First thing we're going to do is put down Artel's fishing rod. Oh, this should be a 2, not 1. Then we get that in our back pocket if we need it. We'll do a brave test. Yeah, but as soon as I put my token here, it's cleared. If every ranger token's on here, then it would do that. But we can still clear it, move that, and get the heck out of here. So let's do, we're going to do a brave test of a 3 on 2. 3 on 2. 0. Pass. I'd move my token here, but it says it cannot fatigue you. What is it? That's the thing that gets me. This card says, if you see it here, if it will focus, please. While it cannot fatigue you. What is it? That's probably a typo. Something can't fatigue me. I don't know. But I put my token on it so it's cleared. However, I drew a crest. There's not 2 active predators. You take my token because you suck. And that's that. So it says I cannot. So progress cannot be added to this feature, which is okay. I can still get out of here. Well, but nothing. So that's interesting too, Matt, because I thought so also. But check this out. There's no wording on this card that says to fatigue me. It just says each ranger suffers an injury or add 1 damage to the feature. So what on the card would fatigue me? If we traverse and we fail, which you can't traverse on here, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe other cards? I don't know. You're probably right. I'm not sure. But Artel's rod should have 2 vaults on it. Pakoto is going to exhaust to tick down to 4 to put 1 more on it and 2 on Kitty Cat. You are going to come here, move him down here to go to 6. We're going to exhaust you to go here to exhaust this obstacle. And then we're going to get the Frankenbeans out of here. 1, 2, 4. 4 on 1. 4 on 1. 0. So that's a 4. And this thing says, after you succeeded this test in which you committed this attribute, gain 1 awareness for both of these. So we go up to 4 awareness. We're out. We are OWT. Out. So let's go. And now now the video's on your subscription list. Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird. So we're going to be traveling. So when travel comes in, we clean up. Which that should be clean up. This will go. And we're going to our new destination, which is going to be the archaeological outpost, which is through a ravine, sadly. So that's where we're going to be going to. So the archaeological outpost. Is that one no, that's not one we've been to. And it's a ranger station. Even better. All right, so we'll take a look at that in a second. It is a valley and a ravine. So we just need to pull the valley cards out of here. Ravine. Those will be in there. Why is the valley in here? Oh, duh. What's wrong with me? General, and there should be one more is. One more is. There you are. So Ravine. 3 reclaimers are still in. This is a ranger station. They will not be. It's only forest and ruin. So they are no longer there. And we need 3 new valley people. One, 2, 3. Yeah, YouTube does some funny things sometimes. Okay, let's talk about where we are. The archaeological outpost, which is a trail and a ranger station. We're going to read 34. We're going to follow this step by stinking step. So let's go to 34. Solaro Mako, the valley's preeminent archaeologist, set up this outpost many years ago with the help of his father. Since then, he has spent precious little time here, instead using it as a storage facility for many of the most interesting artifacts he received during his expeditions. Inside, you find tablets covered with neatly cataloged and carefully arranged artifacts, and several notebooks containing the observations of Solario Mako and his colleagues. All right, so this says Path Deck Assembly. One of the 3 cards added from the Valley set must be Archaeological Sinkhole. There we go. I'll just pull out the first one I see. Valley. Nope, I don't want to lose her. Yeah, he can go. It's like, nope. Okay, lead ranger. Search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. Okay. There we go. Fraying rope bridge. We've seen that before, so that's the next feature. This is the archaeological outpost with 1 awareness. I mean, 1 presence. 1 presence. We can do our awareness test to study, which will read 34.1, which we need to do. And then we need 4 progress to get out of here. We'll do that. So we did that. Ready everything up. Draw a card. Riri. Perfect. Get all our stuff back. And then we draw a path card. Bats. Even better. Bats are perfect. There are 2 bats. There are 4 lights on here. And we have everything we need to just kind of get the spray out the gate. So we're just going to do this. To attack you, do the Threpsis Whistle, taking this to 5, so he doesn't take any damage. Killing you. That's 4 of 5. Then we've got this nasty thing in the way that we need to clear. But before we do that, we're going to spend 2 to put down our friend Riri. Then we are going to This is not an obstacle, and that's what hurts. Let's do this to move you up and put 2 on you. This to do that, to add 1 to you. And we'll add 2 more to you, putting you at 6. So you will, Homeward Bound's going to clear something. It can't clear this, but it'll clear something. So then... it's worth a... Let's pet the puppy. I got the build out that I want. I just need, so it's 3, 4, 5. I got the build out that I want. The machine's starting to pick up speed. So we need to find out what those other 2 cards are. I got my healing card just in case I get injured. Let's go ahead and do a test on a 2-on-2 Brave to see if we can clear that. 2-on-2. That's a 3-fer. Cleared. There's no active predators in play, so you won't hurt me. And we cleared that, and then we shuffle this up. We saw nothing? Wait, you saw... What did you see? Did I miss something? All right. Then... Dang it, that's a 3. That's a tough one. I could traverse this bad boy for a 3-on-1. Just so we can get out of here just in case. And I think we should. Oh. I want her, and losing another isn't gonna... So I just picked the next one. The next one that I picked was the Fundamentalist. So, which would have helped me soothe cards, but I do want Calypso to take with me today. So we're going to do... Let's do a 3-on-1 traverse test. 3-on-1. That's 3 progress on that bad boy. And with Mountain, nothing's there to stop us. So we're 1 away from being able to leave this place. I'm hoping for a +1. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit on this one. I'm going to do a 2-on-3 to do this awareness test and hope for a +1. That's a -1, not a +1. But the crest doesn't do anything. And... let's not tempt fate. Let's chill out. All right, ready everything up. And then we will draw a path card, which is the Archaeological Sinkhole, which is a feature in a ruin. So we can explore it. We've already done this before. So we would just need an awareness test. I was supposed to draw a card, wasn't I? Draw a card. Ancestral Teaching. All we can do is get rid of that so we can get out of here. I would love to do this, but I don't want the deck to run out before I get to these ruins. And we're 1 away from finding some meat. So let's... I don't want to delve deeper. I just want to clear it. So we're going to just do a traverse of a 3-on... 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Oh no! Well, what just happened? We just got an injury. And when we get an injury, all this goes to discard, which is surveyed lands and Picotto. And then this goes to 2 and fatigues us. That was the worst thing to come out. Yikes. This is the worst. I just want to get out of here. All right, we're going to do Healing Touch for 1. That's why I saved the card to heal our injury so we're not injured anymore. That's why that card's there. I probably might just fatigue my... I can't do anything. So let's just kind of build ourselves up here. We're going to do this to go to 4. To add 1 to you. And put 2 on somebody. We're going to put it... Just build up for a big kick out. And then we'll do this to move you up here to give you 6. Oh boy. I would love to do this. Stupid things in the way. I could suffer 2 fatigue to do this awareness test. And then next round, figure out a way to suffer 2 more fatigue to travel. And then we could start our day at the Alluvial Ruins. So I think I'm going to... But it's such a risk for so no reward. I could have gotten rid of it with this and not suffered the injury. I'm stupid. So that's my own fault. That is my own fault. Okay, so let's chill. We're going to just do this. Draw a card. Surveyed land. Draw a Typholium something. Add 1 damage to this feature, soothe 1 fatigue, and draw 1 ranger card. Not bad. And it has 0 presence, so that's actually pretty cool. What we're going to do is set ourselves up to get rid of this card by doing 2 to Riri. We're going to move Riri up. Then we're going to do this, taking you to 5, adding 1 to the vaulting rod, 2 to here. We're then going to spend 2, going down to 1, to move all progress from a being to a feature. That's 4. Clear that. I didn't have to deal with that last round, so I feel stupid. Then we are going to do a pluck test for a 2 on, just a 2-on-1 test. 2-on-1. We did pass. So it says add 1 damage to this card, soothe 1 fatigue, and draw 1 ranger card. And then the sun is out, so fatigue. And this gets reshuffled. Stop shuffling that card to the top. Okay. So that dealt with that. We still can't do that, but now we can do that. I just need to next round be able to do it. And we should be good. Yeah. Let's get back what we lost here. Ready up. Draw a card. Meticulous. That's an obstacle. It's an obstacle. It's okay. It's an obstacle. It's okay. We have Artel's Rod out. We're okay. I was just about to be very sad. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is exhaust the rod. take this to 4, exhaust this obstacle. Get the heck out of there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do an awareness test for 2, and we need to beat, so we're going to do a 4 on 3 awareness. -1, 3, we pass. Hooah! Read 34.1. 34.1 feels good. Feels good. 34.1. You sort through the notes left by Solario Mako, as well as other archaeologists and historians who have worked here over the years. Draw 2 challenge cards. Read the entry based on the challenge icon on the drawn cards. 2 challenge cards. Oop, those aren't challenge cards. These are. 2 challenge cards. We've got Sunlight and... I don't know why I keep drawing this card. Sunlight and Mountain. Sunlight and Mountain. On Estien's calendar day 451, the Estiens recorded that 1/3 of all available archaeology resources have been diverted to the New Generational Project. There is no further indication as to what this project is. Game, why are you screwing with me? The New Generational Project. Interesting. All right. And because I drew that, I need to reshuffle. So I use that, and then we're going to traverse and get the heck out of Dodge. That's what we're going to do. Oh, this was supposed to go in here too. All right, so then we're going to happily get out of here for a 3-on-1 test. -1. So we get, this should be at 5. You don't progress hit us. You are fatigued, so no one cares what you think. And we're out. There's no predators on here to lower things, but we're out. So we are traveling to the alluvial ruins via the mountain pass. So we got to clean this up. It's nonsense out of here. Nope, you stay. And valley, ravine. And we're going to be getting the mountain pass. And this is not a pivotal location, so we will reshuffle these. And let me see if the alluvial ruins have any special setup that I need to pay attention to, so I don't. You know. It is a ruin, so it's going to get what it needs. And there is path deck assembly. Okay. So before I start pulling stuff, let's check this out. So that's the alluvial ruins. Yeah, I know. This game's great. We're going to, instead of reading 36, it says use 1.16 instead of normal entries for this location. So let's go to, nope, this one. And we will read 1.16. You once heard Solario describe the ancient moss-covered and vine-draped detritus of the alluvial ruins as peaceful, but as you approach, a shiver runs up your spine. You hear a soft rustling like hundreds of reeds rubbing together in the distance. You move quietly through the ruins and find a gap to peek through. There, in the heart of one of the ruins, you can see dozens of reclaimers milling about, and you see several bulbous sacs adhere to every surface. It looks like you found the reclaimer nest. Ignore the invasion setup, instructions for this location. Instead, search the general set for 3 reclaimer seekers and shuffle them into the path deck. Then after setup, search the general set for a reclaimer polyp and put it into play. All right, so let's, so we need 3 reclaimer seekers, 1, 2, 3, and a reclaimer polyp. And that'll be coming into play. We'll show all that good stuff. Shuffle the grassland, lakeshore, and old growth sets together and set them next to the path deck. This is the detritus deck. So grassland. Shuffle the grassland. It's this one. I'll put it over here. Lakeshore. And old growth. Oh, why am I shuffling like that? Okay. This is the detritus deck. Arrival step. Draw one card from the detritus deck. It says shuffle them all together. It says shuffle the grassland, lakeshore, and old growth sets together. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be a big shuffle. And then I need to draw one card from the detritus deck. Okay. And the polyps going into play. We got a lot to do. All right, so let me pull this down for a second. We got a lot to do. Y'all, I'm gonna put you over here, Riri. We're gonna slide this over. Mountain Pass is our deck that we're messing with. We are shuffling in 3 reclaimers. The polyp will come out. And these are, okay, so shuffle these up. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so we'll do, this is here. We got to shuffle all this up. There's so much shuffling to do right now. I'm going to need an auto shuffler, please, on the next Kickstarter. So we're going to shuffle these up. And throw this in. All right, so that's the path deck. Then we need to shuffle these together. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. This is how I mix them up. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. There we go. Nice and mixed. Okay. All right, that is the detritus deck. Okay, so lead ranger, draw one card from the detritus deck at the arrival setup. Let's take a look at where we are. We're at the alluvial ruins, which is a ruin. It has a presence of 2. This is kind of where our story's taking us. Lots of green, so sorry. If a mountain's drawn, if you're interacting with a water feature, you see something upriver, place the top card of the detritus deck on top of the path deck. Interesting. And so you can get a better picture of what this beautiful art looks like. There you go. It is gorgeous. You see that? That's beautiful. All right, so we do that. Clear this location. That comes here. Let's take a look at the reclaimer polyp. The truffle shuffle. Reclaimer polyp. 3 presence. It's a feature biomeld. 2 harm or 6 progress. If we clear it with damage, set It says search the general set for 2 reclaimer grubs. So that's pretty cool. It needs to say more like put them into play, but sure. Add 1 harm to this feature with a crest. And then we're drawing, and this is here. We still have our cards. We still haven't traveled yet. We have to draw 1 from the detritus deck, which is a water feature. Carnivorous Naiad. So that is on there. We've seen that a ton. And that is up here. Then we ready. Draw a card. Healing touch. Everything's ready, and we draw. Nope, that was our step. Because we have that was from the detritus deck. We do have to draw one of these. Hey, look, some prey. That's a 5. That's the one that I made for 5.
Remix and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Do you hear this? Alexa, stop. That is awesome that it started playing music. Really? Oh boy. So agitated metallarks, avian. I hope y'all heard that. It started doing like club beat music. So 1 to 3. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Response before a being moves or enters play within reach, you may remove your token from this to exhaust that being. And that is down here. Okay. All right. So with Homeward Bound, we almost could have cleared you. Okay, so we need to clear reclaimer grubs, 3 of them, to solve whatever's going on here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this to move you up here and put 2 progress on you so that he can get rid of you. Then, oh, sorry, it's a, you know what, so it goes here. So we have what we need when we leave, but good thing that when the day ends, that doesn't clear. Yeah, that doesn't clear when the day ends. So we're good. We can solve this riddle and see what's going to happen next. So we'll do, what do we need to do? These would come back and we'd be ready to go. I did draw my card. I need something that hurts features. I don't have anything that does that, which means I just need to do tests. And hope something happens. Let's do, because you could fatigue me out too, which is bad. We could do this to do an awareness test to fish. If there's a water card in play, soothe 2 fatigue and add 2 progress to that card, which would be this. Let's try. It's just 1 here. How many do I have left? 4 cards before my day is over. Crests are the way to go for what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it. Let's do this. Going to 4. We'll put 2 on you, going to 10. And 1 on the whistle, going to 4. Let's pat the pup for a 2 on 1. So that works, which means I do that. It's meticulous. If you're interacting with a water feature, I wasn't. That's it. Exhaust one being. You're not a being. Hey, Maurice, what's going on? How do you feel about the game so far? I love this game. I think it's fun. The pet engine I've set up, because this is my pet deck, so the pet engine I've set up is amazing. I really like it. All I'm basically doing at this point... Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping for an enemy to come out that I could deal with, or my card that I can get rid of this with. So let's see. Nothing's down here to bother me. Let's fish. We're going to do 2 on there. So it's going to be a 2 on 2. I'm just going for crest. So 2 on 2 awareness. Nope. So that means... Oh, never... I said I was going to do it. Sorry. This goes down to 1. This would do this. And there would be 2 progress on you. The ranger with the most fatigue must discard 1 awareness or put their token on here. And then this gets reshuffled because that's the card that will not die for me shuffling. Okay. Let's do a fitness test to get ourselves free for a 3 on 2. We got ourselves free, so it says pull yourself free. Put damage equal to your fitness aspect, which is 3 harm on here. We got a mountain, which we did interact with a water card, so we need to place the top card of the detritus deck on top, so that's coming out next. And that got used. Then I'm just trying to pull crests here. That's all I'm trying to do. And it won't let me. Puppers, come on down. You'll go to 6. Let us connect with Pakoto for 2 on 1. There's that crest, so that's 1, which I did connect with Pakoto, so he's just going to get... She is just going to get 1 progress. Crest. If there's 2 predators, there's just 1. Crest. Add 1 harm to this feature. Crest. If your token is on this water feature, the Naiad stabs you with its teeth, suffer 1 injury. Alright, we need to do 1 more. So we're going to remember our training. +1. That works to... draw a card, which is Oru. I shouldn't be doing that. And it wasn't a water feature I was interacting with, so nothing happens there. And we're good. And we're good. All right, so let's re-up. Ready everything. I got 1 card left. So this round has got to be incredible. Draw whatever's on here, which is fresh blue kelpweed. So it says add 1 harm to this feature, and each heal 1 injury from a ranger, discard 2 from a being. And it has no presence, so we're good. It's available after the crowdsourcing now. I was thinking of grabbing this for myself as a Christmas present. If you, Maurice, if you like the LCG type of games, you will like this game. I like how this game really plays, and it gels very well for what it is. So I think this game is a lot of fun. I know there are other content creators out there who are playing it or have played it, so they probably have their ideas as well. But I enjoy it, and I can go through. I've played it a lot, but I want to get through the full 30 days before I give a full-on review of this game on what I like, what I don't like. Okay, so we got one more round, so no more pulling those cards. No more, no more. Okay, or this could be the last round if I pull Sun next. So let's see what happens. We're going to... You're not going to hurt me. I need to draw stuff. I'm a huge LCG. Created my channel because of Marvel Champions, but having my eye on this one because of the comparisons. So I know, and the system that you should compare this game to, a lot of people keep using Arkham Horror. Do not compare it to Arkham Horror. Whoever says that they see it, I need some data to back up how they even remotely see that. For me, this game is like Lord of the Rings. This is Lord of the Rings LCG that I'm seeing. I know this game's trying to this company's trying to keep itself as, well, don't compare us to LCGs, but you can't help but, right? Every game that comes out you compare to something that you've played before, and whether you like that system or not. And it has its different aspects of it, but you still see those smaller systems coming up. This is Lord of the Rings LCG the way that I would want Lord of the Rings LCG to be. So I think this is, for me personally, and I know y'all are gonna like stab me with pitchforks, but for me, I got into Lord of the Rings LCG very late in the game when Arkham was already out, when Marvel Champions was already out. So those won me over, and Lord of the Rings fell to the side. And when I played Lord of the Rings, I was like, it's missing something. This to me is its successor. This is better than Lord of the Rings to me. Some of the turns you've done so far reminds me of the questing. Yep, reminds you of questing in Lord of the Rings. Yep. This is Lord of the Rings LCG at its finest. All right. Let's see. We just need one more stinking crest. We just need one more crest. Because if that card goes away, this turn's over. So we just got to risk it for the biscuit on this, huh? We can do. What test can we do? We're not going anywhere until we solve this mystery. So let's do an awareness test to survey. 2 on 1. Awareness test 2 on 1. -1, 1, and there's that stupid sunlight. I hate downpour weather. So that is, we search 1 path card. A pouncing Aatrox with ambush. Yeah, ambush would end our day. Get to the bottom of the deck, and then we have to draw a card, which is an archaeological sinkhole. That's okay. We're not going anywhere. But that would fatigue us, which means this is our last round. All right. Crap. You move here. Gain 2 progress on you. I can't pet the pup. Oh, it'll let me soothe the fatigue. Let's pet the pup. For 1-on-1. 1-on-1. We would soothe the card, but we would fatigue. with the stupid sunlight. Oh, wait, no, this would have gone away and this would have flipped. We wouldn't have fatigued out. That would have taken that one, which would have done that. This card would have flipped. We're okay. We're okay. However, this would put this over here. Then we're okay. We're okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, so we could do Homeward Bound to clear. Let's see if we can clear two things at once here. We're going to do this. If I do that, that's going to be a 3-on-2. Nope, our turn would be over. It doesn't matter. Why do I keep acting like it matters? We want crest. 3-on-2. 3-on-2. -1. Pull ourselves free. Getting rid of that. Discard 1 from this feature. If you cannot, this card fatigues you, and that ends our day. Boom. Day over. Just like that. Job's done. All right, so what card was fatigued out? Thoughtful. Okay, so we're basically going to reshuffle everything because we're going into the next day. You are the Valley card. So we're going to get 3 new Valley cards. Oh my gosh, all horrible things from the Valley were in here except for Calypso. This is Lakeshore, Lakeshore, and the rest is Mountain Pass. Polyps are still out. Oh, awesome. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I would have loved it if it was Mass Effect instead. Well, Maurice, if you like Mass Effect, check out Rogue Angels. Rogue Angels feels so much like Mass Effect. It's done by Emil Larson. So check that game out. I think it's still late backing if you haven't just look into it, but I think it's late pledging right now. But Rogue Angels is Mass Effect. Say less, fam. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just divide these up. Shuffle this up. And if we can solve this problem today, we got to read an entry. Yeah, the one by Sensu Games. Yep. That's the one. That's it. It is. I did a playthrough of it. Myself, Bernd, Steve, and Kim from Co-op Guild, Mike from Co-op Shop, One Stop Co-op Shop, I believe. We all did playthroughs of the preview for the Kickstarter, and it's Mass Effect. I love the card play in that game too. I really, really do. All right, so let's pop this because I think the weather nastiness is just beginning. And I'll have to reshuffle this bad boy for its setup. And we got book entries to read. All right. Okay. Let's get this party started right. All right, so we didn't suffer any injuries, thank goodness, but our day did end. So we'll do end day. Oh, crud. Crud. I screwed that up. I wasn't supposed to be at the Rings of the Moon. Dang it. I was supposed to go to the archaeological outpost travel, and then travel to the alluvial ruins. We did not camp. Travel. I messed up my log. I'm sorry. Shoot. Oh, it says undo. Undo. Undo travel. Undo. Undo travel. Undo. Whoever made this wonderful mod, thank you so much, you genius, beautiful person. Okay, so we traveled to the archaeological outpost. We did not camp. Oh, you genius, wonderful human being. We didn't camp. And then we ended the day. Oh my gosh. You are my hero. All right, so we're at Howling Winds is going to be the weather, and 94.10. Let's say 94. Yeah, I think I did. If you've nope. If you're currently on nope, complete deeper motives or record angered the. If you're currently on deeper motives, complete it. And well, I'm not on it, so neither one of these are true. I didn't complete. Oh wait, it did say complete it. It did say complete it, right? Yes, it is completed. Oh my gosh, it did say completed from starting the war. If you've completed deeper motives, nope, I'm good. You wake from a dream in which you were walking in a dense rainforest. There was a deafening chatter of insects calling birds and other songs you couldn't recognize. You remember stopping before a tree which began to grow before your very eyes, stretching towards the sky like you were observing centuries of growth in the span of a few minutes. As the tree grew wider and wider, you felt the sudden need to escape, but when you tried, you found that you could not move. You looked down to see that your feet had taken root. You were no longer human, but a Verdesian. Just before the tree consumed you, you awoke. You spend a moment contemplating your experience. You consider the possibility it wasn't a dream at all, but instead a message from the Verdasians. If it is, you're not sure how to interpret it. Regardless, you suddenly feel very awake and very alert. Each ranger gains 1 energy in an aspect of their choice for the first round only. Okay. Cool. Cool. You wonderful human being for creating this button. Wonderful person. UX for the win. Exactly. All right, so we're going to have 2, 3, 1. We're actually going to put it here on focus. That's going to be the 2 there because that just always has been the bane of my existence. The Reclaimers are in that deck. We do the polyp. We have to draw the Detritus, which is a romping Lutrinal who has ambush. If I draw quiet, I'm going to chew the face off of that thing. So he fatigues me for 1 card out the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we got? Yep. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like I know what I want to look for in my opening hand to build my pet deck. I need my pets. All right, and you are going to fatigue me for 1. What do I got? Quiet. Artel's Rod. Okay, we're all right. All right, so let's get this party started. So we're going to do... Oh, no, we're not. We're going to draw one of these. And it's Another Prey Agitated Meadowlark. Comes down. Now, we're going to get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take down 1 to put down a Parathrepsis Whistle to gain 3 on this. Then we're going to spend 2 to put down Riri. Riri's going to heal them. And they are prey, so let's put them here. Then we're going to spend 2, going down to 1 to put down Quiet. Then we will use Quiet to get rid of you do this, ticking it to 2, so that we don't take any harm for that. We're then going to spend the last one to put down Artel's rod. I got to rebuild the entire train, the entire engine. I got to rebuild the entire thing. And yeah. Oh, weather. Oh my gosh. Weather is howling winds. So it says arrival setup. We didn't arrive. I guess we did, sure. Search the general set for a Cerbersium Cyclone and shuffle it into the path deck, which we'll do. Refresh. If there are 3 per ranger or more wind on the card, remove them. The lead ranger draws 1 additional path card next round and flip this card. Forgot all about the wind. So we need to find in the general deck the Cyclone. I'm one guy playing this. Come on, give me a break. I'm not going to remember everything. Well, this other channel does a better job, and they don't have mistakes because they. It's like, whatever. That's me being like, I play by myself. Leave me alone. All right. What else can I do? I think I need to chill. Yeah, I think I need to chill. So let's ready this up. So those will be there. Gain these back. Draw a card. Oh, I hate that card. I cannot wait to get this card out of my deck. It does nothing for me. Refresh. If there are 3 or more howling, more wind on this card, remove them. Do bad things. Okay, so cool. Nothing's happening with you. Nothing's happening with you. Nothing crazy's going. Let's draw our card. Syl, what's going on, girly? So Syl comes down. Basically, we need to clear her for her to paint a picture of us here. Yes, for her to paint a picture of us here. We just need to clear her. I could chew her face off, but I don't want to. So she's friendly, so she's not going to bother us. But we need to do a bunch of stuff. I need to get Oru and Pakoto out. They're the key pieces of my engine. Pakoto is especially. So let's do a spirit pose for you. Let's make it a 3-on-2. 3-on-2 spirit pose. So that passes. Put 4 progress on this being, which means it would clear it. Crest. 1 harm here. Not predators. There's no active predator. Put that down. We cleared you. So let's see if you'll let me heal fatigue, because you're not coming with me in this one. I'd love for you to, but not today. 82. Helping Hand is not attached, but we have witnessed the perfect masterpiece. So no thank you, my dear. We're going to sue to fatigue. So we will discard you and sue to fatigue. Or 1, which is Oru. Sadly, I used the thing that I need to spend for Oru to come out. One piece of the puzzle. Let's remember our training. 1-on-1. 1-to-1. Let's focus, so that's a 2. So that will draw a card. Healing Touch. Sunlight, add 2 wind to this card. You may suffer up to 2 fatigue to add 1 fewer win for each fatigue suffered this way. No, thank you. 2 wins fine. No, thanks. What else can I do? I can, I don't want to survey. Maybe it might bring them out if I do, though. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. So I'm going to survey for a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. That is a 1. So I get to search this. No, sir. Circling Itrix. I can kill it. I can just kill this so it doesn't come back out. Yeah, let's do that. We'll draw that. And then this crest, there's only 1 predator. However, boom, that's the 2 that we needed on here. So it says clear, the polyp bursts open, search the general set for 2 reclaimer grubs. And that gets discarded, which is what I needed. Yeah, just what I needed. So they are prey, biomelds, reclaimers. When you interact with this prey, it fatigues you. Yuck. Add 1 growth. If there are 3 or more, discard the spray and search a general set for Reclaimer Seeker. Okay. If you suffered fatigue during this test, suffer 1 injury. I can stop that with the Parathropsis Whistle. If there is an active predator, discard it. Add harm to this being equal to the predator's presence. Oh boy. And you are up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. When you interact with this prey, it fatigues you. I want to know if interact means attack. Page 12. Most quests require that you interact with a card. When you perform a test on a card within reach, along the way, or in the surroundings, you count as interacting with the card. When you perform a test on a card in your player area or played from your hand, if the test directly affects the card in play, you count as interacting with the affected card or cards. But I'm not performing any tests. Ooh, terminology problem? This is a terminology problem. So on page 12, it says when it says interacting, because it says when you interact with this prey, it fatigues you. So interacting is on page 12. That says most tests require that you interact with a card in play. Most tests. When you perform a test on a card within reach, along the way, or in the surroundings, you count as interacting with that card. When you perform a test on a card in your player area or played from your hand, if that test directly affects a card in play, you count as interacting with the effective card or cards. But I'm not performing any tests. I'm just scratching the card. So, yeah, that seems to say that. That seems to say that. I don't want to play this wrong because I can take out both of them without interacting with them at all. Features or beings are ranger cards that function like a path card. When you play these cards, place them within reach of you and treat them like a path card for as long as they remain in play. I don't. Let's go to the FAQ. Let's go to the FAQ. Because this could be big. So errata. Let's go to the FAQ. You got an FAQ? While playing Earthborne Rangers, always follow the delightful rule. If you are ever unable to find the answer to a rules or timing conflict in our rules reference in this FAQ, resolve the conflict in the manner that would be the most beneficial to you and fellow Rangers. If your group is unable to agree on a resolution, the decision falls to the lead Ranger. Yeah, I can see the argument either way. This is where the delightful rule kicks in. I'm looking for interact, though. This is something they need to put in. This is something they definitely need to put into this FAQ. Path cards. Can attached cards be moved by move effects? Does See, I'm not performing a test. When I interact past multiple path cards, is the fatigue the combine? Oh, yeah, we know that. It said tests. I mean, Arkham Horror has made me very suspicious of wording. I'm gonna do the delightful rule on this because I don't know. I mean, I want to say that I see, like Matt's saying, I can see the argument both ways, but it's too ambiguous. Yeah, I really think it means a test too. So my kitty will not fatigue me. So I'm just gonna attack you for 3 harm. Use the Parathrapsis Whistle to bump that down to 1, so I don't take any damage. And then I'm gonna attack again, making that 4. Okay. Cool. Hey, Davi. Just tuned in. What was the question? The question was on the Reclaimer Grub. Thank you for subscribing. On the Reclaimer Grub, it says, when you interact with this prey, it fatigues you. Rules is written in the rule book. Page 12 says that when you perform a test, on page 12, I want to read it precisely here. It says, because I looked in the glossary for interact, and it says interact is on page 12. And it says, most tests require that you interact with a card in play. When you perform a test on a card within reach, along the way or in the surroundings, you count as interacting with that card. When you perform a test on a card in your player area or played from your hand, if that test directly affects a card in play, you count as interacting with that affected card. This is the only place where interacting is mentioned that I'm finding in the rule book. So my question goes, I am not performing a test. I'm not, only tests interact with cards. Quiet's ability is not a test. It's just he does 3 harm to a being. So does that count as Quiet is interacting with this grub? I looked in the FAQ, it's not there. And in the book, I'm not seeing that card effects interact with other cards other than just using its exhaust ability to perform an effect. So without knowing what, you are correct, only test count is... Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Love it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we gotta find Pakoda. Or else this is gonna get nasty fast. Hey, David, what's going on? All right, cool. So we put 4 on this. We are going to chill. 2, 2, 1, 3. Ready. 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 Up that stuff. Draw a card. Homeward bound. And then we draw one of these, which is a pouncing Aatrox, which is no bueno. He ambushes me for 2. There are a lot of predators on here, which means I'm going to be losing cards, so I need to be careful. Oh, wait. Was there something in here that... You're a Latrinal. I beat you. You should be there. Okay. The rules glossary should be coming out soon, and that should help answer these questions more quickly. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Yeah, that was... Okay. All right. So we're going to put down Oru for 2. Oru's coming down. And I think Zach was I think Zach is going to be sending me Matt for the lower half, which I'm super happy about. So I appreciate it, Zach. All right, we don't want to test. Nothing needs to be tested. So we need to figure out how to lower this without losing that. Honestly, there's really no real way around it. I need Pakoto. I need Pakoto to deal with all this trash, because Pakoto could boost the Thrupsis Whistle, which will let me get rid of you. Get rid of you. Uh-oh. Audio started cutting out? Did the audio cut out? Uh-oh. Oh, it's probably because I moved away. Better? Is that better, Matt? Let me tag this up. Yeah, I think when I turned my head, it got crazy. You should be able to hear me fine now. I'm going to try to lower my voice, though, because I'm redlining a little, so let's make sure that I don't go too crazy. I think I got a little too excited as well, why, and that's probably why I cut out a little. So let's see. All right, we don't discard this. We only discard this when there's no things on it. This doesn't get discarded, which means let's take care of one of these slugs right now to do... actually, let's use Riri's one to do 1 damage, which puts this at 5, which will defeat this guy. And it says, when a Reclaimer Grub is cleared, place 1 progress on that. It keeps cutting in and out. Oh, no. I wonder if it's... Maybe, let me see here. How about this? Is this better? Yeah, because if I talk now, I don't go above red line. Is it still cutting out? Probably do like a refresh. The lines are... I don't see it dropping at all on me. But you're still saying it's cutting in and out? It seems better. Okay, I lowered down my mic gain a little bit so that just in case my voice gets too high. It sounds fine to you for what it's worth? Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, so... the Parathrepsis Whistle will not get discarded. So we can do this to put 3 harm on you and spend the last point to exhaust this so we don't take any harm. Then... Actually, no. No. We would do this to pull you down and then through the 3 damage to you. Because you're scaring me. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so what you can do? You'll add a growth. That doesn't bother me. That bothers me. If you suffered fatigue during this test, suffer 1 injury. Yikes. Add harm to this being equal to the predator's presence. These 2 can fight each other. No, you're prey. But I will suffer an injury from this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's a big nope. That's a big old nope. So let's... I was going to pet the pup. But if I pet the pup, I can suffer 2 injury. I have the potential to suffer 2 injury right now and ruin my day. The grub. Oh, the grub can save you from the Aatrox trap. If there's another active predator, add 2 harm to that predator. No, I can't. It's not an active predator. It's a prey. It's a prey. Pardon me. It's a prey. So if you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust is being to suffer 1 injury. So it wouldn't stop me from its crest effect. It eats the Aatrox. If there is an active predator, discard it. Oh, I see. Okay, no, good call out. Good call out. Let's do it. Let's pet this pup. Pet the puppy. First we're going to. We need these to stay active. So let's pet the puppy. So we're going to do, boost this down to 1. We're going to do a 2 on 1 to pet the puppy. So that's a 1. We were successful. So therefore we'll ready, soothe the card, surveyed land. If you suffered fatigue during this test, I did not suffer an injury. I did not. Then we're going to do the this to move you up and put 2 progress on you. To move you up and put 2 progress on you. Then we're going to do a 1-on-1 test to yeah, I got it. I figured it. Then we're going to do a 1-on-1 test to once again pet the puppy 1 more time, which is another mountain. That was a fail, but the mountain I didn't fatigue anything, so I don't suffer an injury. It is a being. Ugh. I'm gonna try to remember my training. I'm hunting for Pakoto. I'm gonna try to remember my training on a 1-on-1 test. What is with these mountains? Well, that's a fail. I didn't suffer any fatigue. I am not messing with water cards. I am paying attention to this. The only thing left to do is exhaust the being, which I'm not interested in doing at all. So, I mean, we could do the test, but the exhaust effect would take before, so therefore that wouldn't work. So let's just pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes. Gain a card. Thoughtful. I cannot wait to find. Cannot wait to get rid of this card and this card. If y'all are building, I'm trying to build. Let me let you know my plan. I'm trying to build a pet deck. I want pets. I got Quiet. I've got Riri, Oru. I've got Pakoto. I have a quest for Old Bloody Clicker to lure him out, and then I'm going to befriend him. So I don't know. I haven't looked in the rewards deck to see if this is another pet that I'm going to get. But I want pets. I want all the pets. And to me, what's really cool about this game is that each pet represents an aspect. Awareness is Riri. Fitness is Quiet. Oru and Pakoto are spirit animals. But I want to know what the focus animal is. That's what I'm curious about. What is the focus animal? And I want to be able to build my pet deck. Anyway, we drew a card, which was thoughtful. We re-upped. Let's draw a card. We got fresh Sitka carcass. It's a prey. 3 presents. We watch to put our token on there. If your token is not on this feature, exhaust this feature, search the path deck for the next predator and put it into play. If there's an active predator, exhaust it, add harm to this feature equal to that predator's presence. And it is along the way. Okay. So we're going to do this, to do this, to do that. We're going to do that. Put 1 harm on you. I can kill this, but I don't feel like taking 2 harm on you unless I have, and I do, healing touch. I have both healing touches, so I could get rid of that pouncing Aatrox. But, like you said, this can get rid of that. So let's be smart about it, and we need to find Pakoto. Love the idea of gathering all the pets in the game. Yeah, I want a pet deck. That is the big thing I'm going for. Okay, so we can try to clear this to get another. How do we do this? I could do a 2-on-1 test. We can boost it. No, we can't. It'll just be a 2-on-1 test. I can spend a healing touch to make it a 3-on-1 test. Or I could be smart. I could be smart. That's what I could do. I could be stinking smart. How about I start being smart for once? Remember when I said I put a damage on him? No, I'm going to put a damage on him from Riri. And then I'm going to act like I know how to play a board game. And I'm going to spend 1 to do healing touch to discard 1 harm from a being and add 3 progress to it. So 3 would put this at 7. So I'm going to just kind of act like I remember how to play a board game. Add 3 harm to a being and turn their presence to 0. You, sir, are a genius. So I'm going to exhaust my ability to turn your presence to 0. I'm then going to use quiet to attack you for 3 harm. I know how to play board games sometimes. Sometimes I can play board games. All right. Let's cuz we're about to clear this bad boy. I only have 1 fatigue, so you're not going to suffer an injury on me and I'm good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try to scritch the puppy and we're just going to go all in on this one. We're just going to make it a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. +1, 4, which lets us do this. Grab that, and there's Pakoto. So sunlight, this is going to go to... We're good. We're going to just... we're going to suffer 2. We're going to suffer 2 fatigue. Yep, because it's not the crest. It's not the crest. And it's not the mountain. We're going to suffer 2 fatigue to not add anything to that. Our token is not... If your token is not on this feature, exhaust this feature. Yeah, good cop and the bad cop. If your token is not on this feature, exhaust this feature. Search the path deck for the next predator. Aatrox. Comes out. And put it into play. with its stupid ambush ability. We're going to just put... Yep. I'll deal with that in a second. Put it into play. Its ambush ability kicked. It's coming into play if there's another active predator. There it is. Add 2 harm to that predator and 1 harm to this being. So you are prey. You are a predator. 2 harm to you will take you out. And 1 harm will come to you. Let's just move you on over here. Add 1 growth. If there are 3 or more growth, this is bad news bears. And there we are. That means bird hurt you. But we're about to clear this right now because the puppy got its scritch. So I do that to you, which will give you the 2, which clears this. So this is cleared. We gain this to 2. The problem now is that I need a 3rd, but that only had 2 reclaimer grubs. And if I remember correctly, there's no other reclaimer grubs in here. And because they're marked as prey, when a prey is cleared, set it aside. They're out of the game. So there's 2 reclaimer grubs. What am I supposed to do? Maybe there's another reclaimer grub in that deck. I don't know. But we'll find out. So, let's... Huh. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. I think I gotta leave. The thing is, I hate traveling along these mountain passes. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. I wish I had a boat. Ravines are my worst nightmare. Those loose boulders are rough. Especially when you only have 1 focus. Let's see. What do I need to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I could try to exhaust this guy. But it's a 2-on-2 test. That could be bad news bears. Especially if I fail and I draw a crest. That's bad. Well, yeah, that would hurt. So let's chill out. We're about to clear him anyway, so let's chill out. Get this back, put this back to 2, because Pakoto could come out and we can start building the engine again. Draw a card, Perceptive. Draw a card, Reclaimer Seeker with stupid ambush. Oh, it's like having that injury all over again. All right, let's put out Pakoto. We're then going to do this to move you up here. Put 2 on you. Do this, take this down to 1. Put 1 on this aid card. Put 2 here. Exhaust my ability to turn this to 0. Kill this guy. Exhaust you. Put 1 harm on you. Yeah, lots of ambush. But I think you might be right. I think I gotta leave to lure out Old Bloody Clicker so that I can get the grubs back, come back and finish this. I think you're right. I'm just getting my travel cards ready. Okay, so we need to deal with you. We're gonna try to exhaust you for a 2-on-2 test. We can make it a 3-on-2. But this thing is what sucks. Well, we clear it by doing the awareness test. Oh. So we can't have it both ways. Okay. We can't have it both ways. And he would injure me. I can cure 1 injury next round after it fatigues me for 2. For 1. Oh, this is the worst. There's no water cards for me to go fishing with Artel's rod. I can use the Parathrapsis whistle to stop this from hitting me. So, I mean... Let's pat the puppy. 3-on-1. Stupid sunlight. Got trail markers. You know what? Take the stupid 4. Refresh phase is when that's going to kick. You're going to move this predator with that, and you are going to find a lovely new one to come in. That is probably another Aatrox that wants to chew my face off. Yep. Another ambush. And this is gone now. Another ambush for 1, 2. This is not going well. Whistle saves you from secret injury. Yes. Yeah, I know. I know that one won't hit me. I can stop that. I'm more worried about the ambush from that thing. Do this. Move you down so that they can kill you next round. Put 2 progress on you. Actually, that's stupid. That's just straight out dumb. Move you down, put 2 on you to put 3. You're more useful to me. Then we're gonna stop there and ready up. Draw a card. Get stuff back. It's homeward bound. It's not what I was expecting. This happens. So it says, when this happens, draw 1 additional path card next round and flips this card. Thunderhead. Refresh. Flip this card. Remove 1 progress from each card. Remove 1 progress from each card, or a lightning strike startles creatures to alertness. Ready 1 predator or prey. Why? The carcass went away because it says if your token's not on this card. Oh shoot, it's the mountain one. You're right. The carcass should not have gone away. It's the mountain one that does it. Yep, you're right. It should not have gone away. It's the mountains that do it. I blurred them together. You are correct. All right, so that's there. And I have to draw 2 path cards this round. So I got Ziplining. I got the zip line. And I found Calypso. Where are the 3 mountains you drew a few rounds ago? I know, right? So that's that. So she comes out, and I will be clearing her to get helping hand. Because I got a lot of fatigue. So let's pull up this bad boy, and let's go to her, which is 85. Oops, wrong thing. This one. Campaign. Enters play. You come across Calypso in the middle of a field as she is teaching something to Cal Ivor. She waves you over. I've just been discussing some lessons with Cal, she says. Care to sit in? I do care to sit in. I care very, very much. We're going to clear her very quickly. So, very, very quickly, so we can get helping hand and then deal with what's up. So let's... Oh, and I'm supposed to ready this too. All right, so we're going to kill this guy first off. So we're going to do this to make your presence 0. Then we're going to tick tick for 4 damage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Then we're going to do this to move her up. Put 2 on her. This to take this to 2. Add 1 here to the Parathropsis whistle and clear you. Thank you. So we've cleared you. Let's talk about clearing you. Let's talk about that. So we cleared you with progress, and we're going otherwise. Right? Otherwise? Clear. If helping hand is attached to Calypso, go to 85.2. Otherwise, go to 85.3. Calypso gestures to the field around you. As rangers, we have a responsibility to the valley. Not only our friends and neighbors, but the valley and every living being within it. Look around us, she says, and you dutifully study the meadow, the grasses, the brushes, the insects, and the birds. The valley is full of life. When we move through it, we cannot help but affect it. She takes a few steps, then gestures behind her to the grass crushed beneath her boots. That is why we should think before we act. It can often be better to observe and otherwise avoid the living things in the valley. And when we can't observe, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small chunk of meat. She tosses it in the middle of the field, and you hear a screech. An eagle swoops down, pouncing on the morsel. Calypso smiles. It can be better to distract. Exhaust 1 non-human being in play. Can't. I cannot do this. Ever. Oh, yeah, I can. I can do the Reclaimer. This is a being. It is non-human. Exhausted. Of course, Calypso says. There are lots of beings in the valley. Sometimes there are too many to avoid or even distract. Sometimes you have to press on, even when it is dangerous or tiring. Don't you love my voiceover work? Exhaustion, fatigue. These can be worthwhile trade-offs for accomplishing important tasks. You need to be willing to push yourself and tire yourself if you're going to get everything done in a day that you need to do. Look. She looks at you and Cal. Perhaps a competition will teach you what I mean. Which of you can push yourself more? Shall we find out? If you take this challenge, it will discard your current fatigue stack. Oh, no. No. No, I need that. No. Next time, girly. Next time. So agree to the test? Nope. Not today. Not today, peasant. Discard Calypso and Sue 2 fatigue. I can't do that. Oh, I can't risk it for the biscuit today. I'm sorry. We'll see 2 fatigue to get quiet in Artel's rod. and discard you. We'll find you another day. We'll find you another day. Another day. All right, so it exhausted this, which is good. We can do the awareness test to put our token on here, and we can use quiet to do it. So it's going to be awareness test. So it's going to be a 3 on 2. Yep, 3 on 2. Three on 2 awareness plus 1 3, which is enough to clear this card. Now it's clear, and it's a prey card. Crest. Ready 1 predator or prey. Thank you. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you screwing me over. If you have more 1 fatigue, suffer an injury. Parathrepsis Whistle says, no, I do not. So kick rocks. How about that? If there are 2 active predators, there is not. There is only 1 active predator in play. That's it. No one ever believes it until they see it in action, Davi. No one ever believes it until they see it in action. Then they're like, no way. Nobody has that much bad luck. Hold my beer. All right. So, I was going to try to exhaust him. We'll just have to wait till next round to kill him. This is tough. So, this is hard because there's only 2 grubs and other quests can take the grubs away. So this is very difficult to complete right now, and I don't think I can. We could do a spirit test to put our line here during your turn, but I want obstacles because I can exhaust obstacles. When you travel, if all of your tokens are on this feature, you may travel to a location up to 2 paths away. Use the terrain. So, zip lining. So zip lining down. I could get the tumble down, but then I have to walk my behind right back up. I don't know what to do. This is bad news bears. I can't take another one, and my Parathrepsis Whistle's probably in there. There's not a water card, so I can't fish. I can pet the pup, but then the potential of getting an injury is even higher. So, yeah. And hope for not a crest, yeah. I could traverse for sure and hope to not draw a crest. I think that's all I can do because I'm stacking too high. So I'm gonna traverse, and I will eat the 2 from here to get the old clicker out. So let's do that. So we're going all in. We're risking it for all the biscuits. So we're making it a 6 on 2. Yeah, that way if we mega fail, we still succeed. So we're just going to walk right past you because why not? And even if it's a -2, I don't care. Do it. Do it. I ain't scared. Do it. So we'll fatigue 2 for going past this. We got a mountain symbol. We didn't interact with a water card. That is 0, so that's 6. So that's 6 progress on there. Mountain, add 1 mucus to this location. Nothing else. And then we are going to bounce. So we're going to get out of here. Literally, let's leave right now. So we are leaving. We are gonna go. I detest ravines. I really do. The bowl of the sun. I don't. Oh, this is a ranger station. I'm gonna go back to the outpost over here on the ranger station. So we're gonna go back there. Okay. Clean up. Stupid things out of here. I'm not bitter. So, and we're passing through a mountain pass. Reclaimers are not on there. Polyp's not in there, and Valley's not in there. And then mountain pass. This is going to get shuffled back in. You're out. General, mountain pass. I like the camera. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so we do, this is the mountain pass. We know when we travel, that's going to flip. And the arrival setup will deal with that. These, we'll just move these to the side because when we move back, it's going to happen again. There are no reclaimers at ranger stations and no polyps. So polyp will go back to general. And so will the reclaimers. And then we'll grab 3 new valley cards. I love the created game. It's fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Well, just shuffle this in here and then deal it out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Shuffle these. Shuffle these up. Okay. Traverse on. Back to this. This has a deck assembly. We need to add the sinkhole from the valley. One of the 3 cards I picked must be the sinkhole. Okay. The valley. Just grab the first one I saw that said valley on it. Okay. Search for a feature and put it into play. You're not a feature. You are. You're an obstacle. I like obstacles. Obstacles make the world go round. Okay. Let's take a look. We got fractal wire. It's a feature. It's a hazard obstacle. So no good stuff, but we're gonna exhaust it so we don't have to worry about it. Ready up everything. Draw a card. Deal with this before I draw my path card. So when I arrive at the location, at a new location, while there is 5 or more total presence of prey set aside, go to 1.4.2. And it is you. So we're going to flip it out to the confront side, which I'll show you. We read this last time. But put Old Bloody Clicker into play. Do not read his entry. Return all set-aside prey to your collection. Then if you've understood the mulcher, we have not. But we are going to confront him. With all the love and respect that he deserves. So let's do some mountain pass, general. So you're going to get shuffled back into the deck, and then Ravine and Lakeshore. So Ravine will go back, and Lakeshore is part of all this. All right, so you three will get shuffled into this deck. We're going to turn Lure in Confront. We're going for Befriend and Calm, my dear people. Befriend and Calm. I want my pet. So we found it. It's time to deal with it. Let's see what happens. And we have until we're dead to deal with it. That's the old bloody clicker right there. Disconnected. So disconnected means that we can't connect with it. But Oru and Pakoto sure enough can put progress on it, which is what we want. So that's how we do it. So you'll go up there. We draw a card. Now we have to draw our path card, which is the Shale Scree, which is another obstacle. So we could try to scramble over it to put some progress on there to get past it. We'll see how that goes. But that is the Shale Scree. It's up here. And that's perfectly cool with me. Doesn't bother me one bit. We had to draw... This was that, and this was the beginning of the round. We're good. Okay. So, shall we? Come here. I want to talk to you. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Be my friend. We'll do this. Tick this down to 1. Tick this up to 2. And put 4 on that. Done and done. So let's see. So we have flipped to the confront side. Oh, friendly clicker. Over to the confront side, but don't change your mission log. If you don't complete the confrontation, you will have to track him down again. Put old bloody clicker into play. Do not read his entry. Return all set aside cards. Then, if you've done it, do 21D, which we're not gonna do. So let's go back. And what do we need to do? 143. Oopsies. Whoopsie. 143 confront. And we have done confronted old bloody clicker. Wait, we didn't kill him. Clear him with progress. Befriend and calm the beast so it no longer is an issue. Yes. Yes. Yes? Yeah, because this is kill. This is befriend. I gotta make sure I do it properly. Your feet sink into the loose earth and your hair stands on end as you slowly approach the coiling form of the towering spindle scuttler. You see yourself reflected in old bloody clicker's multifaceted eyes as his head angles down to look at you, and you try not to flinch as his long, feathery feelers run delicately across your face and body. Aww. After a long moment, old bloody clicker retreats to the mouth of his tunnel, and there watches you with a singular focus. You're not sure how you know, but you're convinced old bloody clicker won't come after you anymore after anyone in the nearby villages now. He seems to respect that this is your territory, so he leaves the tunnel elsewhere. Complete the lure old bloody clicker mission. You heard I said gain. I got excited. So we're complete. Okay, done. Permanently remove old bloody clicker from the valley and gain the Scuttler Tunneler reward card. Each ranger suits 2 fatigue. Okay. So he is removed from the game. So I'm going to do this. Copy. So he has removed cards. Paste. From set, the valley of the Jolly Green Giant. No, God. So old bloody clicker has been removed from the game. And our reward is Scuttler Tunnel. So we gain the Scuttler Tunnel reward. We're going to look that up in a second. I just got to update everything. So he's done. We gain the Scuttler Tunnel reward. No notable events, and we've removed him from the game. Okay. So cool. Cool. And we soothe 2 fatigue. So we're going to soothe 2 fatigue. Riri and Ancestral Teachings. And let's see Scuttler Tunnels. Scuttler Tunnels, it is a feature. We could play it as a feature? Underground. Navigate. Focus test to navigate. Move your token to this feature. When you perform a test, if your token is on this feature, add 1 harm to it to dodge each card. Oh, cool. So it's like we're bypassing them. Clear. If your token is on this feature, suffer 1 injury. That's amazing. That's actually pretty cool. That could replace this. That could replace this. So this, we need to rest to add it to our deck, but we got that. And I did soothe the 2 fatigue, so we've got cards for days. And you are removed from the game. So I need to put you in the remove category. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. When I can upgrade, I definitely will do it. All right. Let's see if we can get back to this alluvial ruins to finish this one off. Confrontation's complete. Okay. Can we... Problem is we've got 2 obstacles. It could be 1 obstacle. So we'll have to see what happens with that. This would injure me, which I don't like. Two obstacles is bad. Bad news bears. I could test harm to break this. Where did your awareness and fatigue get spent? Oh, I didn't re-up. I didn't re-up. Thank you. I didn't re-up. I did everything else but that. Thank you. So I could do a focus check for 3 on 2. Or I can make it 4 on 2. Then my traverse is trash. Well, my traverse would be a 4 on 1. It's not trash. All right, so let's give this a whirl to see if we can get out of here right now. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on 2. So we're going to do a 4 on 2 test. Focus. 5. Yes. So that is enough to get rid of this. Let's get rid of what needs to be gotten rid of first. So that does that. Sunlight adds 2 on here, which I'm okay with. Sunlight doesn't do anything there. And then we shuffle these. And I'm going to try to get out of here. Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right. Okay, so then we're going to do this to take this to 1 to exhaust this obstacle. Then we're going to 3, 4, 4 on 1. Feet don't fail me now. Yes. That's 4. 4 on 1. There is no nothing. You're exhausted. And we're out. Let's move. Let's move back here. And we will put this back for you, and we got a setup here to do. All we really need to do for this, because it's still Mountain Pass, is just to pull out the valley cards. Kesey was in there. Thank God. Thank God we got rid of her. She. All right, let's see if we can make this work again. So 1, 2, 3. Polyp. The grubs aren't out. The reclaimers are out. And the polyp is out. The grubs aren't out yet. All right, we're going for the Hail Mary on this one. This is the Hail Mary long shot. Our deck is ridiculously low, and all we need is just 1 more progress. This is the Hail Mary long shot. Shuffle that up. I did put the cyclone in there. Shuffle that up. The tributary system comes out, which is an obstacle. Ready these up. 1, 3. Draw a card. Nothing. Flip. Draw a path card. The agitated Metalarks. Okay. All right. This is huge because we can soothe fatigue with spirit checks on this for a soak. But we need to get rid of you first, which we can easily do with this. Bye. Then I don't want to listen to y'all squeal. Yeah, I'm okay with you being gone. All right, so then I am going to Is there the only way I could do this is drawing crests. I need to draw 2 crests. To do that, I need to do a test. So we're going to soak for 3 on 2. Come on, crests. So that's a 2 on 2, which we did, and it said move your token to this feature. I should have re-upped. And soothe fatigue equal to your effort, which is 2. So we got Thoughtful and Pakoto. And it clears this. Mountain does... That was a water card. So we would take this, put it on top of that, and come there. I just need 2 crests, man. Or something that hurts features. Is there any card that hurts features in this game? Maybe my deck is just not built for that. Maybe that's the thing. So we're going to exhaust you to move you up here, give you that. We're going to exhaust you to take you down to 2, to add 1 to here, and add 2 to here to 4, because we're prepping. Oh, I thought I had another homeward bound. I think I used it. All right. All I'm really doing is just trying to get this thing out. So we're going to give the puppy a scritch for 3 to 1. Come on, Crest. Blast it. We do that. We soothe this. We got a Parathrapsis whistle. We're going to add... Yep, the refresh phase is where I'll draw 2, which is fine. I'm not trying to fatigue any cards. I'll reshuffle this. And then we'll do this to pull you back down and put 4 on you. Then we're going to try to remember our training for a 1-on-1. All I'm doing is looking for crests. That's what I'm talking about. I did pass to remember my training. This says you may. Please say may. Please say may. I got the crest I wanted. Which puts 1 harm on this, and I have to draw a card. Alright, I can't remember my training anymore. We've got a lot. We've got how much cards left? 2 cards left. Forager can turn it into flora and eat it. Ah, okay. This is a forager based quest. Gotcha. Okay. Is there anything I could do to feature? 1, 2. Homeward Bound helps me, but attached to a feature, reduce the feature's presence by 1. It's not going to help me. I want to stay here. I shouldn't have done that test. I really feel like I shouldn't have done that test, but it's too late now. Ready up. I was just crest hunting at this point. That was a bad call. That was a really bad call. This will go away. I need to draw 2 path cards and flip this. And draw a card. Trail trackers, trail markers. 2 path cards. I've got a cyclone and an anthill. Cyclone was up first. Let's take a look at it. It's got 3 something on it. Discard 1 strength for every 2 effort. If there is no strength on this feature, discard it. Move this feature. If you move it to an area with no other cards, add 1 strength to it. Move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach of a ranger, it fit. Oh god. Woo! Okay. Cool. And the Harvester Anthill. So we're going to be doing a lot of tests against the Cyclone. So it's food. And it's up here as well. So we're good. We're ready to go. Oh, we're going to be doing a lot of tests. So first, because we got nothing left to lose, let's go ahead and do an awareness test to evade this storm. There is 3 strength on it. Discard 1 strength for every 2 effort. So we're doing 3. I wish I could throw... Why not? Let's make it a 4. This is going to be a 4 on 2. Let's see if we can knock it down to 1. Uh, 4 on 2. Crass hunting. Ooh. Reduces presence by 1. Yeah, if this works, it will. If this works, what's it say? Reduce the attached feature's presence by 1 for each marker on it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Move this feature if you move it. It is an aid card. It would neutralize it. Because right now this card's at a 0. I just need the quest. I need the crest hunt. That's all I'm doing. If I just spend 1 to put the feature on it, then it would be a 3 on 1. So let's do that. Let's then do Picoto to do knock this down to 3. This will be up to 2 now on it, because that's an aid card. And 2 progress on an animal, a being. We'll put it on you. So now it's down to 0. So now it is a 3 on 0. I see where I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see what you're doing. I didn't flip the card yet. So now it is a 3 on 0 awareness. -1, 2. So it gains. The strength goes down to, sadly, that much. That was wasteful. And it moves here. Oh, gotcha. It still goes down to 2. I still pass it. And now it is inert and I can do stuff past it, but this, it can pull something, which I don't like. And I need to find Cress. Move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach of a ranger, it fatigues the ranger. So it can fatigue me right now. No, you're not interfering. You're not interfering. I just wish there was more I could do. Because it's going to fatigue the ranger. I need the next one to be a crest or else my day's over. I'll move that up, give you a 5-er. Move this feature. If you move it to an area, move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach of a ranger, it fatigues you. It will fatigue me. There's no way that it can't. You can always move the cyclone itself with its mountain feature. And since it's 0 presence, it will never fatigue you. Oh, because the fatigue... Well, it fatigues for its presence, which would be 0. It fatigues for its presence, which is 0. So it would never fatigue me. Yeah, I see you. I see. I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I see what you mean. There's got to be a way to cut through this thing. Excuse me. Pat the puppy. We're gonna pet the puppy for 3-on-1. Remove 1 progress from each card. No. Are you kidding me? No. All right, I can't beat this. I can't beat this. So if I draw another sun, I've negated everything. There's an errata on there for this? Okay, let's look up that errata because that's crazy. Thunderhead. Mission into the nest is 18 to 34. When a reclaimer grub is cleared while they living, place 1 progress on this mission. Okay, so it must be the weather card. Wait. What did I miss on this? Replace when condition with the following while at. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I see the point of that. Okay, so let's find, where's the weather card? Thunderhead. Replace the sun challenge effect with remove 1 progress from each path card and the location. Remove 1 progress from each path card and the location. Okay, not the mission. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is why I say I don't mind if you're sitting side seat with me. Oh my gosh, that would have been infuriating. Okay. I'm doing the same thing all over. I'm going to try to connect with Pakoto because this can't fatigue me. I'm just gonna keep on going until we crest. There's that crest. Ready 1 predator. There's no predators in play. You go to 2. 2 reclaimer grubs coming at you. There's no active predator. Move this card in the same area as... Move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach, but it can't fatigue me because his presence is 0. Thank you so much for that one. And then I think we did it. Because then we're going to do quiet. Exhaust me to make this presence 0. To put 3. Reary to make it 4. And we're going to... I think we did it. Then we're going to chill. We're going to chill like nobody's business. Flip. Flip that. Get everything back. 3. Draw our final card that does not end our day. When we have to draw a card that ends our day. And the agitated Meadowlarks come out. And that's okay. We're good. We're going to do Riri for the kill. Which puts this to 3. Oh my god. We did it on the last thing. We're going to read 1.17. You run. Oh my. Okay, so we got a novel. You run from the nest, half expecting to hear the skitter rustle of reclaimers following your tracks. As you flee, you are unable to rid your mind of the in indelible images polyps growing from the secretions left by the reclaimers. A safe distance away, you review your findings and launch a nuke from orbit. The reclaimers seem to consume anything artificial. While the Estian ruins were severely damaged, no biological material seems to be affected by the corrosive secretions of the grubs. You're starting to suspect they might be some sort of recycler organism given over to their single-minded purpose. From what you observe, the reclaimers reproduce asexually. The seekers find a suitable surface and secrete mucus that conjures polyps. These polyps mature quickly into grubs, which then grow into seekers. Left to their own devices, the reclaimers could easily overrun the valley. Nuke it from orbit. A single reclaimer can spawn an entire population all on its own. You realize in horror how important the Estian ruins are to the valley. If the reclaimers fulfill their purpose, no village in the valley will be safe, for each has repurposed what the Estians left behind to build homes, village centers, workshops, energy collectors, water systems. The list is endless. And Spire, the center of civilization in the valley, would suffer the most as it is built entirely upon the archaeology ruins. At best, they might devour Spire and the ruins beneath. At worst, a sobering image of entire valley collapsing into the yawning darkness of a kilometers-wide sinkhole seeps into your mind. Whatever happens, you need to speak with the elders and your fellow rangers, and nuke it from orbit. You gather yourself by taking several slow, measured breaths. Your heart rate steadies and your mind clears. There is a time yet to prevent disaster. Then you notice a familiar presence at the edge of your perception. Spirit Seeker Null reaching out to you from across the valley. You connect as if sharing one mind. You focus on the still fresh images of the reclaimer nest and the implications of your discoveries. Null acknowledges your message. You suddenly see images of high grass waving in the wind, flocks of iron wool sheep, and a cleared space around the stump of a dalewood. You recognize it as the village of Meadow, and you understand that Null wants you to go there as soon as you can. Then Null's presence fades, and you're alone once again. As you prepare to leave, you suddenly notice that there's a hefty amount of reclaimer mucus clinging to you and your gear. You decide to siphon it into a sample container. Who knows? It may prove useful. Gain the reclaimer mucus reward card. So let's do that. Come over here. Go to rewards. Clear that. And paste. Add. Cool. And we'll look at that in a second. Complete the Into the Nest and gain the Journey Meadow mission. Each ranger suits 2 fatigue. So complete Into the Nest. And gain the Journey to Meadow mission. All right. And Sue 2 fatigue. And Benamon is if he's in play, he's not. So let's soothe our 2 fatigue and deal with that. So our last 2 cards. We've got our entire deck in our hand at this point. So we completed this. Journey to Meadow mission, which says arrive at Meadow and read 1.5. And why didn't they say that we could travel in camp? I would love for them to say you've done a great job, travel in camp, because that's what I want to do right now. I need to find a way to travel in camp. How do I do this? I need to save this for travel, which means everything else I need to do. I can evade you You are not gonna hurt me because you. Oh, but you're an obstacle. But I can exhaust you. All right, everything is banking on the evade. The awareness evade check. What do I have to put towards that? Not a blasted thing. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1. Oh no, it would. Ah! Damn it. I don't think there's anything we could do. I want to upgrade my deck. Oh, I forgot to get the upgrade card, the mucus. Mucus. Reclaimer mucus. Attachment. Nature. Lovely symbols. Attached to a path card. Reduce the attached path card's presence by 2. Response. When the attached path card fatigues a ranger, the ranger adds 1 damage to that card. I want to upgrade my deck. There's got to be a way around this. Do I have anything? I could get rid of this. I could get rid of that, and I could travel. This is my problem. It's like the singing of the angels. I'm just going to put this for you to see it. It's the singing of the angels, people. Exhaustive being. It's a being. Then add progress to that being equal to the number of exhausted beings within reach. I just need to exhaust it. The singing of the angels. So we're going to do 1 to exhaust the being. We did not interact with it. We're going to do quiet with Parathrepsis whistle to kill the birds. We are going to use the Artel rod to exhaust this obstacle. And then, my friends, oh, my friends, 1, 2, 3, 5. We're doing a 5-on-2 test. A 5-on-2 test. I switched you to the TV so you can be louder. Five-on-2 test fitness. That's a 5 spot. Nothing happens here. Put these in discard. Exhausted. Expired. So move this feature. If you move it to an area with no other cards, add a feature, add a strength to it. So we'll move it here. There is other cards here, so it wouldn't affect. And then we leave and we camp. Oh, buddy. We're out and we camp. So we are going. We need to get to Meadow. This is where we need to get to. So we could take the path along the rings of the moon to get there. So we're going to go. No, we can't because I don't have a boat. I lied to you. I just told you the biggest lie I possibly could tell you. And I don't want you to believe anything that comes out of my stupid mouth. We're going to move to the archaeological outpost. Expired. So y'all listen too much. We have way too much in common. So we move so we move to the archaeological outpost and we're gonna camp. Oh my god. Okay, so we gotta pull this up and we're gonna do our deck build set here because I am freaking amazed. Okay. We weren't updating our path, so we camped at the alluvial ruins. We then had to travel from the alluvial ruins to the archaeological outpost. And when we moved there, we dealt with old Clicker. And then we traveled back to the alluvial ruins. not camping, to go there. And then we traveled back to the archaeological outpost, and we did camp to end the day. Oh my gosh. All right. So if we look at our travel journey, the last one should have a little camping hut. Yeah, it does. Camping hut. So we camped. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's deck build. So we camped. Oh my gosh, I had the right card at the right time to save my bacon. Okay. Cards that annoy me. That one. That one. But I know what I want to switch this one for. I need to find High Pimpot. If I can find High Pimpot, I will switch this card out. That one. These cards annoy me. So we have these that we can add in, and I think this will work. These are an obvious upgrade, so I'm definitely adding these in, taking these out. Oh, and we also have the Dendric Vine as well, but I can't use this because it's 2 focus and I only have 1 focus. So I can't use those. Methinks the deck building rules. Do I have to have the same number of blues for deck building? Swapping cards in and out. If you end the day by camping, see travel and pay. You can use the downtime to reorganize your gear and think on experiences. I think you can't. No, you can swap in rewards pretty freely. Okay. All right. So this is kicking rocks. I've got enough hearts in here. I don't need this. I hate this thing. It provides me no value to do those in there. So we've got the Scuttler Tunnels, the Reclaimer Mucus, that we've added to the deck. I am looking for, if I could find High Pimpot, I'm going to solve his problem so that we can get his card. I want his card. His card is amazing. Is an intention translator just better than thoughtful? Ah, you got a point, especially with the free swap. You're right. You're right. It is. You're right. So we'll keep it for now, and when High Pimpot comes in, we'll ditch it for his card. You're right. Thank you. So we're getting rid of those base cards, getting some better cards in the upgrade. Ye old upgrade deck, because the intention translator doesn't do anything for me. It is not for my build. I really want to know if there are more pets in that rewards, because Old Clicker would have been a great pet, but I would really love to have another pet, a focus pet. The thing is, it would have to be a 1-cost pet, or else I can't use it. But I don't know. Are there 1-cost pets? Let's see. Riri is 2. Oru's 2. Quiet is 2. And Pakoto is 2, I think. I think they're all 2-cost pets, so I would never be able to get a focus pet. Cool. Anyway, we just deck build. We just upgrade. We completed 2 missions. And that was incredible. But we still got Invasion Stage 1 going on. We're moving into day... We did day 1, 2. That's when the mission started. This was day 3, 4, so we're on 5, 6. So we need to get to Meadow to deal with whatever's happening at the next invasion step. And the next story attached for what's going to happen. So I'm curious. We're going to continue on this story. I'm going to schedule the next play for the next 2 days. I'm going to schedule the next play for Sunday. And we're going to play it Sunday morning. Since Arkham is on pause for the rest of the year. But we will play it next Sunday morning. We'll continue on with the story to see how things are going. I'm enjoying the game still. That was an amazing turn. Thank you so much, Davi, and Matt. Thank you so much for helping. I really, really appreciate it. I always appreciate the help because I'm playing solo. I'm not going to see the stuff that other people will see who don't play solo. So thank you so much for helping with that. I really appreciate it. All right, let's head up to the top. Okay, so that is going to end today's playthrough. Hey, Frank, what's going on? That's going to end today's playthrough. Hey, Frank, that was an awesome day. If you're on the EBR Discord, you should post your links when you go live. I think I did. Oh, I posted my playlist. I didn't do it, but I'll do it from now on. Yeah, I am on the Discord. I'll post it live for y'all to check out. But we'll continue this through as we head into more story to see what's going on. But until then, everybody have a good evening. Just know I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.